channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of side dressing. So started this morning. We're working on this 140 acre field right here by the farm. We're basically going to follow the trail of the corn planter. So everywhere I went with the corn planter, I'm going to go in that order and follow it all the way to the end. So starting here, and we'll work our way around. This will probably go about the same speed as planting corn, because you know we're not as wide, but we're also going 7-8 mile an hour, so we can cover some ground pretty quick. But we also got to spend a lot of time filling up and stuff like that. So something a little bit different. We're finally on some straight roads. That's why I started filming now, because we're on some straight roads now where I can set the auto steer up and let it go. But most of the time I have to drive. So what we're doing here is we're putting nitrogen right in between these rows with these discs and these shanks. So we're putting on 40 gallon the acre right now. We have some sulfur in there right now too, so we would be running about 38, but we bumped it up since we added the sulfur. Then we gotta do a little bit of steering here. There we go. We're going in between the rows here and giving it some food. It needs it really bad in some places, and some places it's still got enough to keep itself green, but it'll be ready for some here pretty soon. Some places it's real tall, some places it's shorter. It just has to do with us having a ground drive pump for starter on the planter. Kind of hurts us there, but we'll get turned around here, back on our line. But we're just out here following rows, and we will be for a good little while here. Probably be quitting here pretty soon tonight. Once it gets dark, it gets kind of difficult to do this, so we'll just see how it goes. All right, it's time to fill up. We're pulling right there out of that trailer, so pull it in and fill her up. All right, well, we didn't fill up last night. It was getting dark, so we're back here right at it this morning. Well, I wouldn't say right at it. It's about 10 o'clock, but we got about 37 acres left to go here, and then we're going to be finishing up planting the corn today. We got about 70 acres to do. It already had sludge on it, so we don't really have an option, because it already has all that nitrogen down on it. So we have to plant corn there, or we'll have issues with the beans. So we're going to be doing that today. I'm going to finish this 37 acres, and then we're going to head out there and plant some corn. All right, that field's done. Here's the airway. It's broke down at the moment. One of the spindles broke, but anyways, we got that done, so we're gonna go plant some corn now. I haven't filmed in a few days because I've been doing this, and I figured you didn't want to see this every day, so I'll film a little bit today. It's about 4 o'clock, and we're out here at a 45 acre field. We got the biggest part of it done, so basically all we have left is what you can see here. We got a couple of rows left down there in the bottom we got to do. I ran out, so we got to fill up here. This will be the second load for this field, so we should be done with it pretty soon. Shouldn't take too long, and then we will be head towards the south to put on nitrogen down there. Helps when you take the lens cap off. Put a couple valves and we're loading up. This is not a full tender here because this is what was left in the semi-tanker, and we're leaking significantly over here, so I'm gonna have to fix that. This kind of makes me mad because you have to twist everything just right to get it not to leak, which is really nice. So we're loading up here. We won't have a full load, but we should have enough to get done. So finish this up. Winkle went and got another tanker load today, so we should be good to go for another day or two after today. Talking a little bit of rain tonight, which I'm not going to turn down because It is pretty dry out here, as you can see. It's pretty dry. We could use the rain. Hopefully they're going to finish up with first crop soybeans today. That would be nice to have out of the way, so then we would be done with planting until we get the wheat combine. All right, we're all filled up. It is super hot outside, so I'm glad to be in the air conditioning today. But we're going to go down here to the bottom part of this field and see if we can finish up what I can get. All right, we made it to the next field. I fueled up at the farm because this tractor barely holds any fuel. This is the field where we maybe have to do a little bit of replanting, and the way it looks, we are. So me and Dad are going to walk out in here. We're going to see what we can find, see if it's worth it or not. Which, well, from what I can see, it is. I think that's just weeds out there, so we might need to be bringing the planter down here. Well, just sideressed about 80 acres today. Like I said, we finished up that wheat yesterday and did some miscellaneous things this morning. Had to take care of, but we've been super dry for the past at least 2 weeks, and we just got that taken care of. Probably just rained here for a good 15 minutes, just poured down. I'm down here at south the farm where we built the new building at, and I was just pulling the tractor into the building, and I could just see over there past those barns, that tree line over there, I could just see it was just like white. And about 3 or 4 minutes later, it just started pouring here. You can see the driveway. I mean, I put it on my Instagram. I mean, you could see I was just kicking up dust out here, dust clouds, and now there's moisture at least an inch or two down into the ground. It was just a little cell that came through and just so happened to cover basically all of the south part of Harrison County, below the interstate, basically covered everything. So that pretty well saved our crops. Corn wasn't going to be holding on for, if we wouldn't have got this rain, or wouldn't have got any rain this weekend, they're talking some more chances this weekend, the corn would have been just done around here. And it's looking like maybe if other parts of the state don't get any rain, it's going to have the same effect. So we're going to head on home here. Good way to end the day. Couldn't ask for anything better than that, other than for it to rain a couple hours, but this is definitely better than what we had, which was dust clouds.